Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. This week we have our new moon, and it's a transitional moon going from Scorpio through Sagittarius. We have most of our Scorpio energy happening on Friday, Venus Day, which is perfect all in of itself, and then we have Saturday, which is a bit of that Scorpio energy kind of shifting into that Sagittarius energy, which I think transitional moons are a lot of fun. I like to take both aspects and kind of incorporate them in together when we get those, because we are working so like half and half with the energy through the 3-day moon cycle situation. So I think it's going to be really a cool, transformative time. This is the new beginning for our transformations, for our deaths and rebirths and moving forward. And it's also that turning point of like aiming at a target and getting ready, which is also perfect because we have Saturn that just went direct. So Saturn just came in and gave us a point, and Scorpio is coming in giving us all of this like brand new sexual and like just transformative energy all together, and that's got a little point to it. And then we have our Sagittarius just shooting straight at it, and it's just a really neat succession. I really am enjoying the energy, the vibe. I'm super pumped right now, can't even help it. I just like was starting to tap into the energies, and it all came together for me in such a cool way. We're also back in the office for a little bit. Yeah, we'll see if we make it through the whole set here in our new space. It's still not completely put together, but it's new, it's rearranged, and it's working so far. So yeah, I'm super excited about this set of reads, and I can't wait to get started with you guys, so let's get going. Well, hello water signs, and welcome to your water oracles, Caddy edition. Yes, little mutable earth for you. We moved locations again. We do what we gotta do. What do we got for our water signs? Closing out our Scorpio Sagittarius moon. Pleasure and wisdom coming out together. Using your pleasure wisely. We're just gonna throw out the Jackie New. I'm pretty sure she posted this up on YouTube. I know it's on TikTok for sure, but she's got a cool new video out that like kind of synced up with some stuff that we were doing over here. So I was very excited about that. I will link her below as well. But yes, diving into pleasure, giving in to yourself, and doing so wisely. A balance is always needed. What should we do? Should we do pleasure first? Or should we do wisdom? Pleasure it is. Found it right off. Alright, are you taking life too intensively or too seriously? The time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Seek lightheartedness at this time. Focus on what would make you happy. Schedule in activities that you find pleasurable. In our search for a better life, something happened along the way. We forgot how to find real pleasure in what we do, rather than just being diverted from the everyday. Life can be overwhelming, and our rational mind seems to need every available minute of our time to be able to cope with its demands. Pleasure has taken a backseat, or there is a pattern of it now forming destructive tendencies such as binge drinking rather than simply having a wine or two with friends. A big part of pleasure is letting go, so that this does not mean surrendering or giving up. It simply means handing over all of our administration, stress, worries for a time, and immersing ourselves in something joyful. When we don't allow ourselves to experience pleasure, whether in the form of laughter, play, sensuality, or the development of skills, we remain less than whole and feel of wanting. No fun actually makes us dull indeed. Over time, we are much less effective in our emotional and work lives, and we do not experience our regular doses of pleasure. We're going to move on into wisdom. Wisdom is more than mere knowledge. There may be something you aren't seeing or need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wise mentor if you are uncertain. It is often said that the body has its own innate wisdom. If healthy, it just knows what to do, and it does what it needs to keep us alive and moving without thinking too much about it. Most of the time, we aren't aware that we are trying to keep our heart beating or breathing when asleep. Similarly, we have this innate reasoning system, intuition, that allows us to get answers or receive information without conscious thinking. It is that feeling or hunch of information or insight that is just there. Some people believe this is the wisdom we receive from the gods, the very spark of the divine voice that is left within us. This is a very old kind of wisdom that sits in a very old part of the brain. Skip it down. Gathering wiser people around us is in fact one of the wisest things anyone can do. We cannot always know it all, and the wise mentor or friend can not only save us from a poor decision, but also demonstrate how to be wise if we aren't quite there yet. Yes, diving into the pleasures, especially during this deep, deep, watery time, but doing so wisely. Doing so with just enough control and understanding so that we can have fun without having to experience any of the harshities that can come with over diving into our own pleasure systems. But yes, it's gonna be a great moon. It really is a fun time to dive deep into yourselves, into your relationships, into your emotions, and everything that comes with it. Thank you all so much for coming out, and I hope you all have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time.